Innovative.
Got it busted open, huh? Like a baked potato.
I'm cool as Cam, the coolest motherfucker on the planet, and today I'm here with the homies, and we want to talk some shit and laugh.
What up, though?
That's what the fuck we gonna do.
That's all day.
That's right. Make sure y'all tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. While you at it, make sure you follow our Instagram at innovative.culture. Boom.
Oh, this nigga froze. You got a
Something
glitch.
coming after that.
This nigga had a glitch.
Yeah, they was waiting for it. Nah, who I got in the building with me today?
It's your boy TB, aka The Bizness. You can follow me on Instagram at TheBizness. That's 3 S's, man. Holla at your boy. Holla at your guala.
What's up? It's Tony Grams. Follow me on my page, my main page, Tony Grams Comedy, TONY_GRAMS, and my backup page is Tony Grams Comedy. So just we in here, got people in here, you got to get it cracking.
If you don't get in Instagram penitentiary no more.
Yeah, I got fresh out 3 months.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that's how long you was down?
November 16th. That was the day before Brody was supposed to come, and it was November
90 days.
Yeah, they gave me 90 days literally, and it was just off like right after Valentine's Day. Like I wouldn't even. I just happened to accidentally.
Fresh out, nigga. You on probation now? You
You're
good?
supposed to do a rap, fresh out.
It just I came out and just
Supposed to do an IG
I was just breathing these.
Right.
I was just feeling these likes and these like. You know, these views is back up. No. Videos getting like 2,000 views and shit. I'm like, oh, okay.
Hey, I could tell y'all scrolling down my timeline, right? And I see like shit that you had liked, and it was like
from the
new page, well, the old page, and I'm like Tony_Grams.
Hey,
like, hold on,
back.
bro. I messaged him. I said, bro, you got your page back.
I was like, yeah, you know they let a nigga
I was
out.
excited for you.
You know they let a nigga out.
Nigga said they let a nigga out.
Oh, they done let a nigga out.
All right, who else we got up in here?
90.
Andre B. Funny, Andre Bailey, Mr. Amen. You can find me on Instagram under Andre B. Funny. There's no E after the B, just regular old Andre B. Funny.
Andre.
Curtis Blow.
Andre. Yes, Lord.
And who else? Who else over there?
Oh, shit. You already know. The nigga Stynk up in here.
You know.
Stynk, Instagram, and what's that shit? Talk tick.
Talk tick.
Talk tick.
Talk tick. Tick tock.
Let the kids be on there
You
tipping
don't
tapping.
stop.
On the top tick.
Yeah, you know.
That's right.
So, Tony, your Dr. Umar rant. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Well, first, yeah, just
Go
say
ahead.
shout out to the homie Andre for coming through. Guess we're trying to get him for a
appreciate
minute. That's a dope-ass comic. And we was just sitting here just talking, and Mr. Tunde came up. And, you know, there's a lot of inconsistencies and shit with it. But, I mean, he was saying he was doing stuff for certain, you know, for kids, but it's like, it's just a lot of proof of just like otherwise. I was just saying, it's like, at a point we be like, oh, I don't want to down talk a certain, you know, people, but it's like, bro, you like a scam artist. You just scamming niggas at this point. And it's, some people still invest in it, some people don't, but dude is like on some, it's like, it's clear to see it's like some borderline addiction or weirdo shit going on, and he like the repeating and the saying everything 3 times and blinking and nigga is waiting, walking through the streets at like 2 a.m.
I would definitely want to do some more research into the brother, but I can imagine it ain't. I'm sure you can't just put up a school in like 2-3 years. You know,
It's been
I'm sure
2008.
I'm sure it takes
Collecting donations since 2000. I know the details, bro. I wouldn't. I was a supporter. I wouldn't hate nothing on that nigga.
Goddamn.
To 20 LeBron, and then got hated on LeBron
Damn,
when LeBron came out with his school after only like
That is
talking
a
about
while,
it.
nigga.
Exactly.
I thought it was
and
going
hated on LeBron when LeBron did something for the black boys. And my thing is, the black boys you talked about helping in 2009, 10, 13. He had dates set. There's like documents, all this about it. All these kids that you could have helped, these niggas is like 25-year-olds, 26-year-olds at this point. These are niggas that are people, that boys that needed you, like you say, these black boys on the street at any time in their life, and now they kind of, and to me, it's funny. I'm entertained by it. Like, he's funny. It's sad and it's messed up, but if you choose to give him your money, but I just don't have any. He has block parties now at the place where he bought the schools, and just has people come down and they be like smokers, and
They ain't making no money.
and he
for the
records
school.
it. He goes live. I'll be watching his lives, like laughing. This shit is hilarious. But it's like it's funny. That's why we're talking about it right now in the comedy. Because to me, it's actually funny. But he lives off of donations, and he starts his life donations, gifts.
I need to do that then. I need to start doing that on my team.
Right.
That's how I'm gonna start
That
the
nigga
show
giving
out from
good
now
game,
on.
nigga.
Donations. Donate. Nigga,
Have
I'm
your cash app
donations.
flying up at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah, he done had like at least like 3-4 PayPal shut down for like scamming. They were like, bro, like you've been collecting money for a school. Then he was like, I'm writing
He's
a
a
book.
scammer, nigga,
Then he
before
was like,
he
I'm
was-
writing a
yeah.
book. I'm collecting money for my book. So send me money so I can get the book. And then the book didn't come out for like 3-4 years. And niggas started pressing him like, where the book at? And he came out with like a 20-page like pamphlet.
Oh.
And niggas was hot. Like that shit was hilarious. So then he went to the
Finesser.
You want to see brothers. You want to see brothers do well, man. You definitely do.
And then
Boy,
the
that
money
money
This
is-
the type of shit the niggas do.
The
I'm
main-
saying, you get that money, man. That money
This the
money
reason-
probably really do,
this the-
change how nigga be.
After
man,
you
well,
get
I
a
gotta
nigga,
pay this
that's-
rent first, and then
After you get a nigga, that's what you know he's saying. He's saying, see, I knew I shouldn't have been nice to this motherfucker. I knew it was something about his ass. Bitch ass nigga.
Hey, but even after his whole what the fuck?
Nigga got me. Oh, he got you
Hey,
too?
but even after all of the shit he's done, it's people like he went on Lord Jamar, like Lord Jamar podcast. And then that shit was like, it was funny, but that's what kind of exposed him to like everybody, like people that kind of still supported him. And Lord Jamar was like, my stepdad or my father-in-law opened the school with donations, but like it was funding, it's stuff you don't even have a curriculum. Like, what are you teaching? You just like, send me your black boys, and they gonna stay at the school.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Send me your black boys.
What the fuck?
It sound like some trafficking.
That man.
mamas, nigga, hold on.
Hey, real shit.
Y'all gonna have me really researching this nigga
Yeah,
now,
he's
man.
foul, bro. He's foul. And then he's used it to a lot, just like hook up with women and do the shit like kind of chicks that like have kids and no dad in the life. He do some sketchy, weirdo shit, and it's a lot of it's documented. He records it himself, so it ain't even like people just assuming. He shows a lot of his weird activity, and it goes viral. Then he like they trying to make me look bad. Like, no, nigga, you sitting in a cemetery. Like smoking blunts and by themselves, like and he'll hold them up to the camera, like
Dr. Umar?
Dr. fucking Umar. We can find that video right now. Dr. Umar smoking in a cemetery. That's what it does. It's one YouTuber that clown. Because they actually have a beef, and he goes, nigga, you don't even have an office. Like you sit in your car and record, or you sit in the cemetery.
Look at all this nigga
It's
videos
worth it.
now and see where this
I had
nigga
to,
be
I had
at,
to pull
bruh.
myself away from it because I got it's so
Goddamn,
many.
Stynk, why they
it's so
doing
many
your boy like that,
podcasts.
man?
I don't even.
And the only reason I just look at it is like it's always kind of like our people. We got enough to worry about with other people kind of like getting over on us, and then it's like a person that acts like they're there to help us getting over on us. So
Right,
and
that's
then
even
talking shit
worse.
on us at the same time.
Like, you
that's
bitch
why,
ass nigga.
That's why I kind of be on him like so much of like not just because I did believe him for a bit, but it is he is
That
like
nigga's
a
the
foul
devil
dude.
himself, nigga.
Yeah. He ain't even smart enough to be the devil.
That
That's
is
the
a
funny
cold
part.
game, because especially if somebody else putting out a school, you should be like supporting their school too.
He
you know
super
what I'm
hated
saying?
on LeBron shit, like just on some man. And like, what about the other? Like, he ain't worried about it. It was like, bro, like he
Bro,
did
shut
it.
your bitch ass
Yeah,
up.
like that meme, Chris Brown. Shut your bitch ass up.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like fucking
Juicy J.
J.
But he's like, just off of that, like, it just seemed like weird. But that's all I was saying about him. He just a sketchy, funny character at the same
Cold
time.
game, man. I was about to try to send my great grandkids over there.
They gonna be waiting until they like about like
Guess again.
23.
It'll be
The
open.
school will be open when they like 22.
Right,
Like
yeah.
you're going to that school still. I paid him. I sent him a cash app.
Your kids
I cashed
Your
app
kids
the
gonna
I
nigga
paid
that's
him.
good.
17 years ago.
There's no teachers or nothing in the school, right?
Nothing. It's not even. He just when people start getting on him, he just painted the walls. And it was like no running water. It's like the EPA. It was like it's a condemned like. It's research. The nigga is a scam artist. He just bought it. He spent like
Pyramid
300.
scheme.
He spent like $300,000 on the buildings because they were dirt cheap, but they're like literally inhabitable. And then like they're like the place, even like the cities, like it should. The cities like has
That nigga
recommendations.
lucky he ain't dead.
It should be
nigga.
Nigga
So
took
he-
all this money from niggas.
Yeah, he does. If you
I'll come find your ass,
Look,
nigga.
niggas don't got money like that, nigga. Like, where the school at, nigga?
Right, nigga. Who the
Right.
and that's why I go on this
Hold on,
live.
hold
You go
on,
this
nigga, where the
live,
school at,
and that's
nigga?
what niggas say. Where the school at? That's what people be in this live.
I know one thing. If that school don't end up being made, we gonna show up at your front door.
Hey.
You know somebody said that already.
Hey, but look, why is it so bad? There's an HVAC ad on IG. You know, like the sponsored ads.
They got him in
And
it?
no, it's just a regular ad, and when you go to the comments, people tag Dr. Umar.
Why?
Because he like that's one of the excuses. Oh,
He said, why?
We're just waiting on the HVAC. We're
What that
waiting
got
on
to do with him?
With the school, he's like, because that's his main reason why the school isn't open. That he needs an HVAC. And then he keeps saying he got it, but then the technician got it. It was just weird. So that's how many people
Like,
know
y'all
about his
still
scam and
believe in
shit.
this nigga?
People be like tagging
Right,
him
nigga.
like,
How
it's
many
a-
how
it's like
many
a joke.
businesses is open right now with no air conditioning?
But for a school, it's like it's illegal to have that, with kids.
Okay, so
that's why he's
so-
like, that's his excuse of I can't open the school because I ain't got the HVAC. And then niggas was like, we sent you. He'll come on his live. He'll come on his live and go, family. We need another 50,000 for the HVAC. And then that'll be 5 months, a year go by, and you didn't got more than 50,000. Period. And then boom, no HVAC. So he's just a scam nigga. That's
What you
like-
think, Stynk?
I don't know.
What about the Tunde?
The who?
That's his name. That's his full name, Dr. Umar Johnson Tunde.
Man, look, they need to put some teachers or
Tunde,
something in this
Tunde,
motherfucker. That's how
Tunde.
I feel about it.
That nigga ain't like that's the point. Where are your teachers? Do you have your teacher's wage? You ain't no teacher wage. Like, what are your teachers like? It's like there's nothing. It's just I bought buildings and I painted. So
Don't he got to build up a whole new school or something?
he pretty much bought a condemned building, painted it, and calls it a school, and then sits on the steps smoking blunts on live.
What the
On God,
Nigga,
on
I'm
God.
telling you, I gotta say
On
it.
God, he sits on the. He sits on the
ass?
stairs anytime 2-3 a.m. on live, and like smokers walking by, and he just smoking like an empty blunt. A blunt, literally. That's
somebody
just a
keep
wrap.
sending that dude money.
And that's why that's what the YouTube community is like. That's what they.
That's what they pressing
That's
for
what the
now,
videos
yeah,
are being
like-
made about him. Like this nigga's a
Y'all
scam
niggas still
artist.
believe this
and then so
bitch-ass
now there's like
nigga?
it's like almost a war between his followers and people that YouTubers that are like he be like utopia.
I'm
He be
wondering.
like the utopians.
See, I've never.
He called niggas utopians. if you
I've
be on
never.
YouTube.
I've never heard Tony. I've never heard of this nigga personally.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
No, I've never
You
heard
probably
of
seen
him.
him.
I probably seen him, but I've never heard what you're talking about specifically. And I want to beat this nigga up.
Yeah,
already.
exactly. So
Like nigga, ain't no. I'm trying to figure out, nigga. Don't nobody know where this nigga live.
he live with his mom.
Like,
He said that nobody know where this nigga live.
nigga, we need ours right now,
He live
nigga. We
with his
need
mom.
that back, nigga.
He be on there just talking crazy.
Shit, what the fuck?
He the same nigga. He got into a beef with another youth. He got into a beef with another black conscious community leader, and a nigga did a YouTube video. Look, this,
It ain't going down like that today, bro.
look,
It ain't
look.
going down like that.
This
today,
nigga
bro.
was on live, bro. This nigga was on live. And he holding his phone like, you bitch ass nigga. He's on live talking to another YouTuber. And then as he's on live, he's holding another phone. He's like, yeah, you bitch ass nigga. Wait, hold on. Yeah. He like, no, it ain't even that serious. Y'all ain't even got to go over there and handle it. And as he's talking,
he's
the
diffusing
phone,
multiple
the phone
situations.
Rings. The phone rings as he's talking. Like he's like, nigga, you ain't don't even come through. He a little sucker, and he's like, you see him like, and it's like that's like one of his most. They have like compilations like Dr. Umar's funniest moments.
I feel
that's
like-
literally what they're called.
I feel like if bro had a
It's
legitimate
hilarious.
business, nigga, his coworkers, nigga, would
He
they
ain't
want
got
to
no
blow their
co-
brains
he
out after a
Tommy.
shift.
He Tommy.
They be
He
like,
ain't got
nigga,
no-
it's so many people calling and complaining, my nigga.
Exactly.
I'm
Like,
gonna lose
this
my
nigga's a
wig,
horrible-
my nigga. I
Nigga
bet
said I can't take
they
it.
can't get off a shift, nigga, without wanting to blow their
No customer
motherfucking
service.
head
Take
off,
it no
nigga.
more, nigga. You got too many complaint calls. Nigga.
No customer service, nigga.
Like, hey, bro, I gotta
Somebody
quit.
at the office
You
be
got a
like,
bad reputation, nigga. They coming up here looking for me.
I'm gonna need to
over
know where
you.
this. I'm gonna need to know where this school at because they keep pressing me, man. Can you just give me the number to one
Where
teacher?
your boss at, nigga?
And then as he was trying to hide it, they only found out where the school was because a few YouTubers found the address, Googled some shit, and literally put it out on their videos.
Remember how
he had
Ezel?
to stop like showing it. He only showed progress when people kind of explained him like, this is he's had these for 3 years and he's just painted 2 walls.
Remember how Ezel was taking all the dollar bill shit?
Yeah.
Whenever he wasn't there, he was covering for bro. You know, he was getting his nose burnt with
Why we
cigars
named
and
my
shit.
nigga
you-
Ezel and that wasn't even the same movie?
Hey, why?
But niggas know him as Ezel, nigga.
Hey, why we did a show with his brother a couple weeks
Ezel,
ago?
nigga.
AJ Johnson. And what was his name? Yeah, man. I swear it was crazy because we were backstage. We were at the Sunset Rooftop where you can find us both every Monday. Every
find
Monday.
us both.
Yeah. So and we back there and we chopping it up. And I swear when he talking to me, I'm like, damn, this nigga look and sound exactly like AJ Johnson. And he's talking to me, and then he's like, yeah, I'm a comedian. I'm about to go up. I'm like, oh, for sure. And he go up, and I'm like, and then they introduce him, AJ Johnson's brother. I'm like, oh shit! And like it was literally like looking like that. Them niggas was like twins down there. Like that's crazy. He was funny too. He was super funny. He was doing his thing. That's the same show. We had a heckler get out of line. We had to.
Oh yeah, I brought some wax in this blood, nigga.
Oh yeah, I forgot you
Hold
had
on
it.
tight, nigga.
I forgot you had it.
shit.
Hold
Yeah,
on tight.
everybody about to be asleep with this motherfucker. It's an experimental podcast.
Yeah,
So
y'all my guinea pigs, nigga.
Supposed to be good with you, Andre.
Oh man, I've been over here just getting it in, man. Hitting these stages, trying to get better.
That's right. You be doing like, I know you, like I said, the rooftop, but I seen you at the Laugh Factory. I done seen you do like a lot of shit from the Sugar Shack to just to even the smaller shows I've done, and I've seen you do like big shows, and or just seen them and seen you promote them, and those are like I already know you be hitting just because I've watched him. And I kind of learned how to get my energy up from watching him. Not to copy or do the same shit, but learn how to use the energy you got in a different way.
Right.
And I watched him like,
Gotta use what you got to get what you want.
hey, you ain't that the Players Club?
That's the same reference. We both using references from the Players Club.
I was like, where that's from? That's the Players Club, nigga. But that's
use
real
what
shit.
you
I watched
got.
this because every time I seen him, like, I'd be like, this nigga funny as hell. Like, and it was just the energy every time. It's different and just different jokes, but he putting them in, and so I always like thought that was dope. That's another reason I always wanted you to come here, do a show with us. Pull up. How long have you been doing comedy?
I just celebrated 15 years in November, man.
Shit, that's dope. That's dope. Congratulations.
Yeah, man, appreciate it.
And where did you you started out here? You where you from? Where did you start?
I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. Shout out Midwest. This buff up.
That's right.
But no, I've been in Sacramento since 1989.
So you were born in Minnesota.
You were from the Bay.
But you grew up
originally.
You can't even call
Minnesota.
Sacramento the Bay. Niggas be out there lying like, but
I mean-
we so far from the Bay, nigga. We
it's
so far
still
from
up
water,
north though.
nigga.
Damn, yeah, I guess you're right.
We so far from water, nigga. When they was talking about there was a flood coming, nigga, nobody in Sacramento was tripping, nigga. That water had to go hella far to get there.
funny. Wow. It's still to a nigga from Southern California. That's way up north.
You could come out here and be lying like a motherfucker. Oh man, I'm from the town.
I'm from the Bay, nigga.
I'm from the town. You know what I'm saying? From the town. You know what I'm saying?
Be ghost riding up there.
As soon as somebody see you, like, where you from? Sac, nigga. Nigga, there's so much road in between you and the town.
This
nigga.
This nigga.
We in Cowtown. But it was in Sacramento, getting it in, grinding, and been out here about 3 years, man. I love it down here, man. Oh my God.
What's the difference?
People. Man, I love people, man. We got about
Is the
300,000
culture
people in
different?
there.
Is the music any different? I
mean, it's definitely a difference in it's like the country, nigga. We out there in the country, nigga. This the city, you know what I'm saying? It's a concrete jungle, as opposed to, and again, you know what I'm saying. Now you talking about, maybe, and it's more than that, but I'm just saying, like, you going from like 300,000 people to 1 million people, nigga. It's totally different, nigga. Like, you niggas are selling shit on the street, nigga. It's so goddamn cold in Sacramento, you need a building, nigga. Ain't nobody buying that on the side of the street, nigga. It's too goddamn cold. How much, nigga? What's the
We're
tax on
selling that one for cheap.
Right, nigga. Out here, nigga, LA, nigga, you just pull up, nigga, and just pull your shit out on any corner, nigga. It's nothing.
Yeah.
And every day, because it's beautiful every day, nigga. Like,
Well,
Yeah, you know what?
to
I
a
think,
certain extent.
Yeah,
It rained like 10 times since I've been here.
I think we take our weather for granted for
They
sure
do.
out here for sure. Cause everywhere you go, it's something that's
People
worse.
like
I feel than what we
Scraping
dealing
snow
with.
off of their cars and shit
Nigga.
because they can't get to where they need to get to. They drive.
We got earthquakes though, nigga.
man, I slept through them all. I ain't never been like, oh,
I mean,
shit shaking.
I mean, you know what tripped me out though, and I ain't even gonna
I
lie
slept
to
through
you.
a few.
Nigga don't even roll over.
Right, you like, nigga, that was what?
I ain't gonna lie to you. The only thing that get me is the like, it's movies out there and shit that depict like, life changing events. Like they got Apollo 13 and shit. That's the meteor hitting the earth.
Yeah.
But real shit, I think the one that depict California the most is what was it, San Andreas? The fault. Because the myth is that California, we have a fault. They say that's one of the main ones. I forgot what it's called or whatever, some scientific shit. But it's supposed to we supposed to have it's a myth. So I'm not speaking this on us, but yeah, it's supposed to be like a mass earthquake that was supposed to be so big it's supposed to break the California state off of the coastline. That's but they got movies and shit. You never know, nigga.
I don't know
You
if
never
it's
know.
the whole California, but I know if they say if a real big earthquake hit,
We had one
Frisco
in the 90s.
The way Frisco is,
that was
Frisco's
probably
in the water.
Yeah, because they got them
Frisco
heavy
done
up there too.
Did y'all experience that one in the 90s? It was like,
Yeah, I
man,
remember
I
that.
was living over there off of 33rd and Compton in South Central, bro. And I remember that. I will never forget that earthquake. That was the biggest one I've
that was
The
the
experienced.
Northridge quake.
I'd have
Yeah,
been asleep,
that
nigga.
motherfucker. I mean,
I'd have been
it was
asleep on that
rumbling.
One in the early 90s.
I always hear about it. Oh, nigga, we got earth. Oh, word. And then in Sacramento, because we in the valley, we don't feel shit, nigga.
Yeah, that shit was big. I remember that shit.
Oh God,
That shit was like
nigga, we was up under the table and shit. Like every
walls
earthquake
was
from then,
falling.
like we done had some earthquakes, but not like that one.
Yeah,
I
it was
remember
like-
when-
And that's why I feel like everything is going crazy around the world. Like you remember in Oklahoma, they just had those. It was like an
Tornadoes
event
or some
of
shit.
tornadoes. It was a gang of them.
Kentucky.
Nigga, we might be due for some shit. I'm like, nigga,
I remember when we was in elementary school, they used to have like on the intercom, they'll start playing the little earthquake drills.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
it'd be
drop
like
it.
something, but it'd be somebody screaming on the intercom, like pre-recorded. They'd be like, ah! But it'd be like 3-4 different people, and it'd be different voices and shit.
never heard that
and that's
shit.
supposed to be the sign for us to duck up under our desk.
I'm
and try to
hella weak.
find-
That's an earthquake
that's
sound,
cool.
nigga.
That was the earthquake. It
Three
was
different people screaming.
real thing, right? So y'all
if that was the case, nigga, just do one gunshot on the shit. Like, wow, niggas all gonna go
Right.
under their
Drop.
shit.
Yeah, that's the universal sign.
Was that real or was that
That's funny.
out here in LA, nigga? You never know, nigga.
That's funny. as hell.
Is that real life or was that our earthquake?
Even
drill?
at the school, at the schools now, you be like, nigga, is that real?
That's wild.
Nah, LA, man, crazy though, for real though. Like, I feel like the shit that happened out here, I know it's shit that happened all over the world, but there's a lot of stars dying out here. Niggas do not give a fuck, a flying fuck, who you are, where you are, bro. Niggas been getting killed, and that's just, a warning to anybody, thinking about visiting this place. It's nice, it's beautiful in certain areas and certain places.
Dangerous.
But nigga, when you out there in Los Angeles and really, you know what I'm saying, you could be, you know what I'm saying, in the fucking city, and then you go down the street, nigga, you right in the fucking hood. And
Nah, you
niggas
in the
got
trenches.
all fucking, different neighborhoods.
There be
bro.
people
So
in nice neighborhoods doing
just
shady
be
shit.
careful what you wear out here, you feel me?
We,
And
we shooting a sketch
Yes, Lord.
on
Make sure you
Saturday.
know somebody.
He said we gonna shoot it on. These niggas, we usually shoot the sketches at Leimert Park. These niggas want to go to Crenshaw and Slauson. I was like, what's on Crenshaw and Slauson, nigga? Hey, meet at the IHOP. Nigga, there ain't even no IHOP over there. We end up at Louisiana Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
These niggas gonna try to pull out cameras and shit. Nigga walked across the street with a ugly pit bull and said, what are you niggas doing over here?
He said with an ugly head full.
Nigga, that pit bull hella ugly, nigga.
You gotta do
Hey, that
middle of-
that nigga said, yeah, pack that shit up. That nigga came over. Didn't I talk to y'all before?
Didn't I tell y'all stop filming?
I tell y'all this shit before. So niggas be going over there thinking you can just pull up and video anywhere. Nah, nigga. Not in L.A., nigga. You got to get permission.
Yeah, it's like I done seen shit like that. Look at Stynk, like I'll take it. I done seen shit like that happen on MTV, like while they doing like shows just with like white people.
You hear that too?
Yeah, it's like a little snap, crackle, pop.
It's all good.
When they did that, it was like MTV with and they was in Lamert Park, and niggas walk up to them like, nigga, turn that camera off, niggas over here nigga working, nigga. Hey, oh, we're with MTV. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, like they pressing them, and they like, I remember that episode because I knew where they was at. Like they right by the fountain. Like this before the gate was around.
I seen the nigga coming out, so I just turned the camera on. Just got it all on camera, nigga.
Just
like,
move it along, sir.
Let me
Nothing to see here.
This might be some good B-roll footage.
Nothing to see here.
Battle about this bitch.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm like, I seen that. I'm like, I ain't. You got to know what like. It is just sometimes you could be on Melrose and it be some weird shit going on and some niggas shit keep going down over there like shoe pallet shootings and like the people getting stuck and poked and shit. Like,
Nigga, this shit crazy. You just gotta be careful of where you go and be knowledgeable of who you're around and shit
what's all?
at all times.
So what's
I think
good?
that's what it is, man. That's all it is. Just be careful, shit.
I remember the one topic before we was going to talk about was like comedy specials, like top comedy specials or your favorite comedy specials. It's like maybe top 5 or like top 3.
I'm still favorite comedy specials. Run Tell That.
That shit was
That was the Martin one.
Man,
Yeah, I think that was one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
You took one of mine, bro.
I mean, you could share, yeah.
But I'll
I'll
name 3 more. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, that's.
I'll say like.
Did you
I'll
say
say
3?
like.
Did you say 3?
I'll say you
Yeah,
can.
okay.
I'll say top 5, so we could all agree.
Top 5.
Run Tell That probably is top. I'll say like, fucking. I was just the first Pimp Chronicles with Cat Williams, the first one. The first one, he had the
one was
green
funny.
coat. And he was like, fuck them niggas on the south side. That nigga said he had you in the club. Just that whole from beginning to end, it was like that was like the best shit I had seen in a
I don't think I've ever seen that one all
It's
the
his
way
first
through.
yeah, that shit is hilarious. He started doing the Michael Jackson shit.
That's the
with
one
it.
where he was
I'ma hit
talking
you
about,
with a
but
hidden
I don't
gem.
like something, but bitches do.
Yeah, exactly.
That one, yeah, I like that
All right,
shit.
hidden gem right here. Eddie Griffin, Voodoo Child.
Oh, that nigga was cold.
Anything Eddie Griffin.
Yeah.
That nigga is a killer.
Okay, I get another slept on one, but then people kind of recognize it as a Jamie Foxx. I Might Need Security.
That was fine.
That shit was like
I like
that shit was
Raw.
fucking,
I like
that
Raw.
shit was fucking hilarious.
Raw was
I was
definitely one of them.
Which one?
Man,
Oh, that
live
was-
on, live
Yeah,
on
Raw.
Sunset.
I like what's his name
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
My
yeah.
nigga Mike Epps.
Live
My
on
nigga
Sunset was
Mike Epps. What was that one he
that's
did?
probably
He
number
was
one.
like, that nigga been smoking them grapes with sweets.
What, inappropriate behavior, or was it the one before that?
I don't know. The first, I think
'Cause
it
I
was one of
haven't
the
seen
first
his
Mike
newer
Epps ones.
There's one where he got the blue shirt on, where he do chicken wings.
Where he was talking about the vibrator when the battery was dying. He was like, ooh. He was like, the battery started dying. When
See,
the
I can't
battery
remember
started
that
dying,
one. I can't
he was
I
like,
remember that joke, but I don't remember the special.
He said he had the nigga. He was talking about he was acting like he was Obama, and he was trying to, I guess, reenact like he was Obama, not Obama, but Osama bin Laden. Or I think it was Bill, one of the two. I don't know. He was like, "What's up, my nigga? What's up, my nigga?" He was like, "I'm the Dalai Lama."
Yeah, it's a lot of.
What you got, Stynk?
Lavelle Crawford.
Oh, nigga, he is funny.
That's
Before he
a good
started changing his voice up, though. You know?
That shit.
I like Comic View Lavelle Crawford.
Or he looked like
I
a
like
gallon of
Lavelle
milk. He
Crawford
said he
with
looked like a gallon of milk. Where he wore a white shirt. He was like, I wear a red bow tie. I look like a real gallon of milk. That shit was funny as hell.
That nigga said he went to sleep and was dreaming he was eating the biggest marshmallow in the world and woke up, nigga, and he had his mattress in his mouth.
That shit was funny.
I laughing.
I like the original Kings of Comedy too, though, man.
Oh, yeah, Bernie.
Give it up to my nigga Bernie.
Yeah, I think that got to go up there. It's like the whole,
yeah.
for all of them, that's as a whole. Okay, this is a question. Out of the Kings of Comedy, who do you think had the best set? Who's your favorite set? And who do you think had the best? Because it could be two.
Bernie.
Okay. Now I'll say
it had to be Bernie or
has the best.
Bernie or Seti, man.
No, I'll say Bernie.
Seti the Entertainer.
Bernie had the best set, but my favorite was DL. My best, like that's my head because it was just that shit. I don't know. When he said turn around and wrench it off, I'm 12.
Now turn around and wrench it out.
I was in the theater. I literally I had to be like 18,
wrench around and wrench it off.
I had to be like 17 or so when 18 when that came out. I swear I was like I'm holding my stomach in tears in the theater watching that shit. Like that shit.
What I thought was dope was Steve Harvey was supposed to be the closer, and he couldn't follow the niggas. So
that nigga had a handkerchief, nigga turned over the table.
And to me, so I just seen
about the
bringing up Steve.
Boat.
Okay, we didn't even get into who. But so who did you think had the? Oh yeah, we all agreed. Said had the best. I mean, Bernie had the best. Yeah, and Sid had a memorable, like, great set.
Yeah, when he was doing the cars.
Yeah, when he was doing the Coupe de Ville and the ice skate. Get Lil Lisa in them. Oh, that shit is when you can remember a set, even if it's
Don't
a
be
lie.
scared of the word motherfucker.
Yeah.
Man, that bit was so hard.
It's like
he said she'd be screaming like
it wasn't that they were better. It was just like
bust a nut.
Like I said, Bernie had the best set, but for my favorite, it was just DL when he was talking shit to the nigga. He said, "All right, Sophie, I thought somebody was behind me and shit." And, nigga, that shit was all of that shit was funny. So, but I just seen a comment, or I seen not a comment, but I seen an actual. It was like an article and a post with it about Steve Harvey. Like, where does Steve Harvey rank top 50? And a lot of people was like nowhere, like 56.
Damn,
niggas was like and like these are like people was like 92.
Nah, that nigga pretty funny.
And I'm like, but I mean, and so this is something I heard Corey Holcomb say on the Breakfast Club years ago, talking about Monique when Monique was tripping about some other stuff, and he goes, when people it's not saying for everybody, but he goes, comics you have something when you think of a comic, you think of like a joke. Right. And he asked all of the DJs on the show, what's your favorite Monique? And they all just got quiet. And he goes, exactly. And he wasn't hating on her. He's done shit with his Corey Holcomb, so he gonna say what he say. So, but I remember when I thought that, I was like, damn, like I can't even. And then he goes, you think of Michael Blackson, bitch ass nigga, I'm Ashy, the Jordan. He's like, you think of Dave Chappelle, it's countless shits you can.
I for sure like Dave Chappelle, man. His comedy sketches was nigga
even
classical,
if it ain't the sketch or it's on stage, but when you think of him, like you think of look at Cat Williams, Pimp Down, or like it's multiple.
I know I'm on these jokes.
Like exactly, and that's what he was saying. So when he was like, you can't, not saying she's not no legend, but you can't like demand the same shit and get mad when they give Dave Chappelle something or Eddie or Chris Rock some shit that they didn't give you because you maybe aren't to that level yet. As a stand, even though you've been doing it a minute, but I understood I seen that before I even did comedy, and I seen that, and he said that I was like, that was kind
of. It is a different dynamic though. She's appealing to more women, so you almost have to ask like a woman. Do you know? I bet you there's women that know.
Of course,
Gang of Monique jokes. But they probably know
a woman from Baltimore. Like,
they said from Baltimore. I know a Monique joke.
Yeah, so I didn't think I just looked at that with like certain when that's what he said about Steve. When I applied that to Steve Harvey. What's your other than Kings of Comedy? What's your favorite Steve Harvey joke? Like, and I'm like, yeah, and it's like, and then somebody, the best comment I saw, and it was like, no hate. The man's a successful mogul, did his thing, but your fashion sense doesn't equate to your comedy genius. And they was like, yeah, he can wear the flyest shit, he kill it, but that don't mean you funny. And it was like, that's not hating. That's not. That was like that was. I read that. And I was like, that's some real shit. So
that's one opinion.
And that is kind of. But what you see with him, but that equates to a lot of his people look at him as a fly dude that's on Channel 4 and or whatever Family Feud.
Yeah,
and
because that's what he portrayed himself
yuck,
as
he do
now.
a little yuck laugh and like it just that yuck look yuck. Hey, no, wait a minute. No, are you serious? You do that little. It's just more to me. He's like a crowd work. Like he is a host. He's like a great host.
Yeah, that's why he's on all those shows.
To call him like top 50 greatest comics of all time, that would be kind of like, nah.
There's a gang of comics to be able to say 50.
Yeah, and there's not no hate to him. That's just my opinion. Of it's like you great, like you successful. You like the OG Nick Cannon. You do everything. Like you know what I mean? Them niggas is like they either go to Steve Harvey or Nick Cannon.
His stand up is horrible.
Nick Cannon's?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I tried to watch it like once.
I don't think, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
he was in the special.
The Wild and Out shit was pretty cool. Yeah. All the other niggas made it. It made it what it was. I don't think it was.
Have you watched the Fat Tuesday special?
Nick put it together though.
That shit was fire.
That's cool.
But even he's in that. I mean, he's in the Fat Tuesday. You watch that Stynk, the Fat Tuesday special on Amazon Prime about Fat Tuesday and Guy Torry at the Comedy Store, Joe Torry. It's on Amazon right now and it's free. It's like 3 episodes, like 3 1-hour episodes. It's definitely worth watching. Like.
Especially that you mentioned it's free. I'll be watching it after we get off this block.
That's a plug. Why everybody watch that? That shit was dope.
Okay.
Yeah, I love free.
Well,
I love free.
I think it's about that time. So this has been a great episode.
Definitely.
Of Innovative Comedy.
Thank y'all for having me.
We're going to do our closing remarks. So you got anything coming up you want to tell everybody about or, just what people need to do to stay in contact with you so where they can, follow you and your work?
Yeah, be on the lookout for Mr. Amen everywhere. I got a sitcom coming out called Canceled. It's not canceled, but it's called Canceled. Everybody's like, nigga, it's over already?
Where's the pilot?
And then we do a show every Monday at the Sunset Rooftop, and then on Wednesdays we do a virtual show called Barbershop Comedy. So you can just look that up on Instagram under Barbershop Comedy. And again, I'm Anderi B. Funny on everything. Mr. A, man. Google.
That's right.
It's Tony Grams back at it. You got my page back, so follow me on Tony Grams. Follow Tony Grams, TONY_GRAMS, and follow my second page, Tony Grams Comedy. You can plug in and click the links in the bio. You can see all that, and you can plug in and check what's going on for all the shows, upcoming shows, and everything. So,
yes, sir, man. It's your boy TB, aka The Bizness. You can find me on Instagram at TheBizness. I'm an artist and producer, so if you need some beats, nigga, holla at your boy.
yeah.
And then also, we got smoke screens. I'm going to be posting up episodes now, so be on the lookout for that. Smoke screens, the business behind the industry. I got a lot of, young and up-and-coming tight-ass artists, you feel me, on my show. You feel me? From the Fanatics to you name it, you feel me? So, yeah.
Stynk.
Yes, sir.
What you got?
Man, we got Instagram. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all about the Facebook little skit page I got.
Oh, there you go.
Ink Brown or something like that.
Or
something like that.
He's like one of them motherfuckers.
I ain't got time to be remembering all this bullshit. But it's cool, though. It got a lot of little shit I done did over the years.
That's dope. That's dope.
Be on the lookout. I think Sunday I got a show at Jokes and Notes with Warren V. And you can check me out all day long on Grindface, Innovative Comedy, all that good shit.
That's right. Shout out
All that good
Grindface.
shit.
Thanks for having me with y'all fellas.
Always.
Yes, sir. All right, my nigga Stynk.
Yeah, I'm Cool Ass Cam, and this is DJ Punch over here, right over my shoulder.
Yeah.
How much change you got on your nightstand?
Punch said, "How much change you got on your nightstand, Stynk?"
Yeah, we got some good eyes.
That's how clear that shot is.
Coins.
45-57.
It's another one of them references. See?
Make sure you guys go to our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com, and you can see this video as well as all the other videos and all the other podcasts that you know, are affiliated with us in innovative culture. Stynk over there dancing. Look, yeah, I'm gonna put the camera back on you. Oh, okay.
He framing it.
See, we got
coins and shit.
See, we. It looks nice, huh, Stynk?
He like in a
See the shop
he
behind
in
me?
a hotel room after a bank leak. Like
You feel me?
money all on the floor on the nightstand. Is that a pillowcase with hundreds, nigga? Like,
But look, y'all, this has been great. This has been another great episode of Innovative Comedy. I love having my friends here and laughing and, you know, enjoying my day. I know every Wednesday is going to be a good day because I'm always laugh. It's good for your soul.
Amen.
So, to the next one.
Peace.
Peace and soul.
yeah.